what I would like everybody to do is to drop some fire in the chat, because we have a leader in Daryl that is always available to us. You cannot say that with any other system in any other platform that you can be in, that we have a leader that literally cares about us, about our development, about our growth. So I need some fire in the chat. Daryl called me and he said, you know what, Spark, can you get on the line and just get people to knowing what we came from and where we're going? And I said, say less. The reason why is because I don't know where you guys have come from. Everybody has different backgrounds. We got insurance. We have people with real estate. We have sales. It doesn't matter where you come from. We are all going to lock in as a team and as a family, and we're going to pull each other all up. Where we came from, and I don't know if everybody has the background from network marketing, but the network marketing system we used to be under, Daryl was our leader. He was one of the leaders, and what he used to do was he would always speak life with us. He always gave us the time, and he's implemented a system that we were able to flourish under. I don't know everybody's story, but with less than a month, I was able to reach the level of sales director in volume. In less than 2 months, I was already on track to be regional sales director and executive sales director. But unfortunately, the system had the previous system we were on and platform had went down. It went under. But God makes no mistakes, you guys. If you don't know, now you will know. We are here for a reason. Everybody that is here and locking arms is here for a reason. We're here to change lives and impact people for the better. And I just need everybody to get your pens and paper. If you got to use your notepad on iPhone, because that's what I do. I always keep my notepad, so no matter where I'm at, I'm on my iCloud. I can tap right back into it. But get ready, because Daryl is about to drop some gems for you guys, okay? He has taught me so much of what we learned, and it's time to learn some more tips so we can get ready to run this thing up, you guys. So let's all get ready for Daryl. Daryl, you on the line to get started?
Absolutely. Man, Sparkle, you killed that. You got me pumped up 100%. Y'all definitely put some fire in the chat for Miss Sparkle. You know, she's a straight beast at what she do. You know, whatever she put her hands on turn to gold. You know, she's always super successful at, you know, whatever endeavor that she tries out. And, you know, she always just get everybody pumped up. And, you know, that's why I want her to just speak to you guys about what it is, what we about to do, what we already done. Because, you know, this right here is a major opportunity. I've seen a lot of success in this space as far as personal credit, business credit, and funding, you know, and it's a blessing to be able to put together a platform where other people can offer these services for free as well, and, you know, see some nice income from it with everything that's going on with the economy. So I just want to jump straight off into this. I know a lot of people have been hitting me up individually wise as far as getting established in business credit and getting funding for their business. So definitely get your pen and paper ready. So I just wanted to go off into more in depth so you guys can get a better understanding about the process, so you can convey that to clients and for yourself as well, you know, to build up your business credit, to get funding for your business, and how to help other people as well. So starting off first, you guys are able to see my screen okay, correct?
Yes, we can see you.
Cool. Okay, so obviously, you know, everyone has their replicated website, whereas you guys have your affiliate link that you can send over to clients where they can access the website and where it is linked to you. So you'll be able to track who clicks on how many people click on the link, and, you know, sales as well. So you can track your commission earnings or what have you. Now we have on our services tab where a person can access the business credit screen. So this is what it looks like. I just kind of want to go over this a little bit. You know, it's basically just giving them a quick, brief overview upon, you know, what about our software and how it helps with their business. You even have a short video here. You can play that for a client as well. But just understand that the whole process of building business credit is about becoming bankable. What you're trying to do is separate your business from your personal liability in a sense. So you're trying to make your business stand up on its own, where it can get funding completely in the business name, separate than your personal social, right? So once you built up business credit, that's how you're able to start getting business funding, and it only appears on your business credit scores. It doesn't even appear on your personal credit. What a lot of people usually do is they start a business and they max out their personal credit cards, and it ruins their personal credit because it decreases your personal utilization, rather than establishing business credit. And now you're able to get more higher limits and use that for funding for your business. And now your personal credit can stay at a good score. And you'll increase your business credit by utilizing and having a more robust profile. So this is kind of just going over the process, showing you how we can help you get pre-qualified, built up the business credit, and actually get acquired the funding that you're looking for. And as we know, everyone already have their funding links available to them. This kind of just shows you how we, do some creative financing strategies. It kind of show them the requirements and the right criteria. We help them with like debt repayment solutions. We're going to help them build a real robust profile, establish the business credit, help build some vendor credits, and then go into different tiers. I go into that a little bit more in depth, and this is everything that the software entails pretty much. Basically, what you're doing is you're just trying to make your business look as reputable as possible for a bank. If you're trying to get 50,000, 250,000 from a bank, they're not just about to do that because you got a piece of paper. They're really going to research and Google your business and all that good stuff. They want to make sure that it's an actual credible business. That's why they call it business credit. It's your business credibility. That's basically what it means. So yeah, we help them with the funding. We even have some questions that they can get answered about the process along the lines here. But basically what you're going to do is, like, when you're going out marketing, and also you guys want to check out my Instagram page and recreate those videos, because that's how you're going to get a lot of leads coming in. We're going to be dropping a lot of other marketing strategies on how you can actually acquire different business owners that are looking to get funding. But from there, once they reach out to you, what I like to do is set up a appointment, because if you're talking about big business, serious business, you usually don't want to just like call somebody up on a whim or whatever, or just be easily accessible. You want to let them know, like, this is a real serious consultation business meeting that we're about to have. So on my calendar, you can see, whereas I have 3 different type of appointments a person can make with me. So it can be a regular business meeting. That may be like an affiliate setup, or, whatever type of business endeavor I'm involved in. It can be a personal credit consultation, or it can be a business credit consultation. And the reason I do this is because I want to gather a certain amount of information so I can kind of understand where that person is at with their business, so I can know specifically on how we can help them. So I have some questions here. You can add questions as well. So you just create a new event type on Calendly, and you can ask your questions. I like to know what's their credit score, how much funding are you looking to obtain, and in what time frame? How knowledgeable are you about business funding? And these questions here kind of help you navigate on how serious a person is. Like, are you not willing, not able, or are you willing, able, and excited? That's kind of going to get me prepared that, I'm dealing with a person that's serious, that I got a high rate to closing them. And also I like to redirect them straight over to the pre-qualification scan. And you're going to see why I like to do that. I like to have them go ahead and complete that pre-qualification scan before I even do the consultation with them. That way I can go over the business credit software with them on that consultation call. So basically, when you set up the Calendly event, you can set up those questions, and on the confirmation page, I'm going to redirect them over to the pre-qualification scan. You just copy and paste the link in there. So basically what happens is, from this page here, you send someone over your website link, right? They click on the pre-qualification questionnaire, and this is going to help us gather information about their business. Okay, it's going to bring them here, and they're going to insert their business information. It's going to be another page as well. They don't have to answer everything. A lot of people don't even have this stuff set up. Some people will be like, well, I can't answer all those questions. It's perfectly fine. So basically, you're just trying to let them get their own portal so you can go over everything with them. Tell them if they have to leave things blank, that's perfectly fine. Just have them complete the questionnaire, what that going to do is going to help them get a login. So once they complete the questionnaire, they'll get emailed their login credentials, and they'll be able to log in, and they'll have access to their own portal with the business credit software. So this is what it looks like. So this is what you want to go over with a person on the consultation. So before I even do the consultation, I like to just speak to them about what it is about their business that they're looking to accomplish. Like, what type of business do they have? How much funding are they looking for? What's their credit score, different things of that nature. So I can kind of know how I want to navigate the call or what have you. And based upon that, I'll just tell them I'm confident we can help you. We got the best platform on the planet for building business credit efficiently and fast, so we can get you the maximum funding that you're looking for. And this is what our software looks like. So you can basically just show them how we take them from step by step, from A to Z, to build up their business credit so they can get maximum funding for their business. So the foundational pieces in the system pretty much just lays everything out, step by step. The foundational pieces is lender compliance. So you guys want to write this down. 90% of businesses get denied for funding because they don't meet lender compliance. We actually give people who register for the software the lender compliance pieces free of charge. So this is just as far as setting up the LLC EIN number. You need a virtual address versus a home address. If a bank see that you got using a home address on your application, they're automatically going to deny you. So we show them how to set up the virtual address or what have you. A phone number. You want an actual business phone number. You don't want to be using a cell phone. They're going to call that number. They're going to automatically deny you for funding if you're using a cell phone. Also, you want to be listed on 411 and making sure you have a business profile set up as well. Like I say, the banks are going to actually look your business up to make sure that you have a reputable business. You also want to have a website and an email address. You want a business email address. If you're using a Gmail or a Yahoo email address, that's automatically going to get you denied for funding. So like I say, you're just trying to make your business, stand on its own and look reputable as possible. So we show people how to set all that foundational pieces up, and they actually get those things free of charge. We show them, you want a business checking account and setting up a merchant account as well. And also, you want to make sure you're not coded in a high risk industry. Banks look at that. Like, if you're in a high risk industry, they may not, they may give you lesser funding amounts. So that kind of goes into the business credit coaching side of things, where we're able to navigate and show people, give them consultations upon how they should code their business as well. So those are the foundational pieces or whatever, right? So people get those foundational pieces free of charge. But if they want to actually have access to the full software, they're going to have to pay for it. It helps you, though, because once people see this and they see everything that's included with the platform, they're going to want everything, and we do it for a good price. So you kind of just going over the software, telling them about how we help with the foundational pieces. We can help with a business plan, help you improve your bank rating score. You guys want to write this down. You want to have at least a low 5 bank rating score to get high limit credit cards and loans in your business name. Most people not going to know what that means, to be honest with you. But the more you sound like an expert, the more they're going to realize that they need you. Some people think they can build business credit on their own. And by the time I get through this, you're going to realize how people, they really don't even know the full gist of how the process works. So understand that we're going to tell them, hey, we're going to help you improve your bank rating score. We're also going to help you improve your comparable credit trade lines. Okay. Banks lend to you based upon how other banks have already lent to you. So if you don't even have any high trade lines on your credit report, then how can you get high limit funding, right? It's different strategies that you can leverage using CDs. Basically, that's a certificate of deposit through credit unions. So we have strategies through the business credit coaching program where we help people use certificate of deposits, and they're going to leverage that to get high limit comparable credit trade lines. So that's just some of the fundamental pieces. From there, we're going to go over to start optimized reporting. So you got to understand that business credit scores are different than personal credit scores. So personal credit, we know they use Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, right? Well, you're going to let them know for business lenders, they're going to pull your Dun and Bradstreet. That's just one. It's pretty popular. But also they're going to use Equifax Business, Experian Business, and maybe Credit Safe. But Equifax, Experian, and Dun and Bradstreet, those are the most popular business credit reports that lenders are going to pull. So first and foremost, you want to make sure you establish, those business credit reports with those agencies. So then you can start building on top of them. Also the personal credit of the business owner is going to be important as well. Write this down. It's three main things that banks look at as far as how much funding they're going to give your business. It's three main factors: personal credit, business credit, and business revenue. All three of those are pretty much interchangeable with each other. If you have good personal credit with no business credit, or you're not doing any revenue, you probably can get 50K, 50 to 75K. But if you're doing good, you got good personal credit and good business credit, you maybe be able to get 50 to 150,000. If you got good personal credit, business credit, and you're doing good revenue, depending upon how old your business is, you may qualify for $250,000 to $500,000. So just understand that personal credit is the foundation to building upon business credit, so you can get the maximum funding that you're looking for, which, is just going to help you segue into offering people our personal credit program, because if they don't qualify for funding through FundWise, right, and they're not able to afford the business credit product, like at the bare minimum, slide them over your personal credit link to get them enrolled in that program. So now once you actually establish these business credit reports, it's time to start building. Okay. So business credit works in tiers. It works in 4 tiers, from tier 1 to tier 4. Okay. So people wonder all the time, like, how do I get approved for funding completely in my business name, separate than my personal social? Well, that's when you get to tier 4. You can get there, just understand it's a process, right? So tier 1, that's like start a net 30 vendor accounts. That's like little basic supplies or whatever through Uline or Quill. Those are just going to help you establish your business credit reports. So it's similar to personal credit. In order to get approved for high limit credit cards or loans in your personal name, you got to have a robust profile. You can't have you can't have new credit and think you're going to come straight out trying to get approved for 50,000 to 100,000, right? You may be able to get some secured cards or whatever just to start off, but then you built upon that. So that's kind of what net 30 vendor accounts are like. It's kind of like secured cards for business credit. That's going to help you just establish your business credit reports with those business credit reporting agencies. Now, once your score starts appearing, it's going to come down to doing some strategic business credit building strategies on tiers 2 and 3 to get you to tier 4 as soon as possible. People are going to ask you, well, how long is it going to take to do that? It can happen within 3 to 4 months, because some of those accounts are going to need to age a few months for them to even appear, right? But typically, I would, 3 to 4, I would tell them it can happen in 3 to 4 months, best case scenario within 3 to 6 months. And also, if they don't have good personal credit, they want to be working on their personal credit within that time frame as well. So we help them through the business credit coaching. Depending upon what type of business they have, we're going to know which accounts we need to be doing these strategic business credit building strategies. If we know that this person is a real estate investor or whatever, right? Well, I probably don't want to be doing retail or fleet or whatever. I want to be setting them up with some accounts with, that they can leverage towards their specific industry. So that's the strategic customized strategies that you're going to leverage to help a person build up their business credit profile to make it robust enough to stand up on its own. So once you do the strategic business credit building, now you're able to go out there and get funding. Like I say, the cool thing about it is with our partnership with FundWise, they offer a multitude of different funding products, whether it's real estate, whether it's somebody in trucking that does, looking for equipment financing, whether it's credit card or loan stacking. I'm gonna speak about that in a little bit. whatever type of funding product that a person is looking for, FundWise helps with it. So we help people with the personal credit, build business credit, shoot them over to FundWise, and boom, now they're looking to get access to funding, SBA loans, revenue-based loans, whatever type of funding product that exists, we can literally help with them. So in that regard, understand that, you have different options for getting funding, SBA loans, 401k, self-investment loans. You have merchant cash advance. Those are typically like the last resort, where a company or a bank will basically give you money based upon how much revenue your business is generating, but they typically come with like horrible terms. But we can do SBA. Typically, what most people are going to be looking for, just on average, majority of people, right? They're going to want to do some form of credit and loan stacking, right? Credit and loan stacking. You guys are going to want to write this down and follow me or ask a question if you don't understand what I'm about to say. So if a person is looking for, let's say 50 to 250,000 for their business, right? That's not going to be one, mainly it's going to come down to getting approved for credit cards and loans, a mix. You're not going to get one credit card or one loan for 50 to 250,000. You're going to need multiple credit cards and multiple loans. So what you're going to have to do is a credit card and loan stacking strategy. You have to know what banks pull from what bureaus so you can apply in a specific order to get approved at the same time simultaneously. Okay. So if I know that PenFed, right, pulls from Equifax, if I know that Navy Federal pulls from TransUnion and Bank of America, they pull from Experian, I know that I can get two different funding products from one hard inquiry from Bank of America. So now I'm getting approved for 4 different products in one, and I'm only getting one inquiry per bureau. So I can rinse and repeat that process and only get like 3 to 4 inquiries per different bureau. And now I have like 8 to 12 different funding products together. That's credit and loan stacking. Okay. So FundWise helps with that as well. So they have the algorithms and the list and you're basically just outsourcing the work because it can be pretty tedious in a sense. You have to really analyze a person's personal credit profile, see what it looks like, how many inquiries they have. They need to establish the right banking relationships in advance. So yeah, it's a strategy that goes along with getting funding. And the reason that you're going to want to have precision with it is because if you get too many hard inquiries on your business credit reports, they're going to automatically deny you for funding for 6 months. So you're going to want to make sure you do it right the first time. So that's what the funding looks like. We can also help them improve their web rating score. So like I say, building business credit just is about building your business credibility. You want to optimize, how you're scoring online. Like I say, the banks, they're not just going to give money to any type of business that's considered fraudulent or, with bad reviews or things of that nature. The higher you rank on the web, the less riskier they see you as. So it's all about just limiting the risk because the banks aren't in business to lose money. They're just we're trying to go through the process to make your business be reputable as possible, whereas it's not perceived as being risky whatsoever. And that's going to improve the amount of funding that a person qualifies for. We can also help a person, maximize their earnings and come up with an exit strategy. So if a person is looking to sell a percentage of their business from having the appropriate evaluation, some type of equity stake, or maybe they're looking to have an exit plan to sell the business as a whole. We help them through the business coaching program. And also the software has a bonus section with a lot of other business credit resources and tools as well to help people throughout the whole process. So I like to just basically go over that on a consultation. And I tell them like, hey, we also have a business credit virtual coach that helps you along the way as well. And then I'll just play her.
Our business success system is an extensive educational tool that teaches you how to access business financing.
So yeah, she'll just play and just speak about the process, how we help them take them through A to Z. From here, I like to ask a person, what do they like best about the system? Most people 9 times out of 10 is going to say they just like how simple and, you know, easy the system is. It takes them from A to Z. They never seen anything like it. Now they're going to be wondering what the price is. From there, like I say, you can access the lender compliance for free, right? But if they want to get access to anything else in the software, it's going to bring them over to this page when they try to move forward further. It's going to show them the different subscriptions. So you have the free access, right? Where you just get the basics. You have the virtual coach option. What that's going to do is it's going to give them access to the full system. Okay, they're going to get access to the full system where they can actually build the business credit scores. You know, we help them build vendor credit, access to funding programs, maximize earnings, and they're going to have a virtual coach to help take them step by step along the way. Okay, they get access to the full system for 1 year for just a one-time fee of $497. That's it. Now, if they want someone hands-on to help them, they want someone from one of our business credit coaches is going to help them hand in hand and do a lot of the work for them and with them for a full year, hands-on. That's a one-time fee of $1497. Okay, so once they click that, it's going to bring them over to the membership page. Now, also, I want to tell you guys this right here. This right here is a cool thing about it. So when you send a client your specific affiliate link, the website, the Infinite Freedom Wealth Network, we already have it designed. Whereas, like, if they seen this website through you the first time, the cookies is automatically tied to you for 6 months. So if you're the first person that sent a person one of these links, whenever they decide to sign up, they automatically going to be your customer for 6 months. Okay. So when they go back and they click this option, right? This is what it's going to look like. It's the same thing if you go to the website and you go membership, right? And we see the different options. You got the personal credit for $127 a month. You got the virtual business credit coach for $497, or you got the live business credit coach for $1497. So they can just click on that. You got the video again, you know, that's going to help you close the deal. But basically, they just go ahead and pay, click which option they want. Let's see here. So basically, yeah, they're just going to go ahead and pay from there, and it's going to be tied to you so you can track the commission. And the commission for all the sales is 30%, whatever you sell. So if a person pays $127 for the personal credit, you get 30% of that on a monthly basis. If they sign up for the virtual coach, that's 30%. They sign up for the business credit coach, that's 30% as well. The way that the commission is going to work is from the first of a month to the end of the month, right? Whatever sales you generate within that time frame, you'll be paid on the 15th of the following month. So all the sales is generated by the end of July, you'll be paid for on August the 15th of next month. Simple as that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You guys have any questions for me about the process or the system or building business credit, anything of that nature?
But you know, I'm just now really getting my business off the ground where I want to. So most of my fundings are pretty much coming out my personal accounts and my direct from my job account. So I'm gonna get with you one more down on making sure that I get my website developed right, my business website developed right. The way to build up so I can start using my business credit to fund my business and get it out of my personal pocket. So I've been watching this video. I've been kind of slacking on keeping up, but getting a little better with more free time between working and trying to press and design my business and get my auto sales together. I've been kind of tied up, but I've been reaching in and out, but I'm going to get more and more direct contact with you on trying to get everything developed. And I do have 3 to 5 different guys with their businesses that are very interested in getting involved with us. So I'm going to send a link over to them. once I get through with this meeting today. And I'm gonna reach out to you on my personal line and we can finish chopping it up on that part.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, like I say, the main thing is also just understanding, like, you really gotta, because a lot of people, you're gonna see a lot of people start reaching out to you when you start posting and promoting, getting funding and business credit, whatever, and they're gonna be like, hey, I just want to build up my business credit and get this funding, and they don't even want to deal with the personal credit, but like that's the foundation to it as well. So you always gotta have a strong emphasis on building your personal credit through the process, because like I say, that's the foundation, and that's going to help you get the maximum funding that people are looking for.
Correct about that. So learning from this meeting, I understand when I'm telling them about it, I have to break that part down to them, and I have a better understanding of letting them knowing that to establish a strong business credit, the basis is having a strong personal credit. That way you can let your personal credit be strong, but it's the development and the start of your business credits where you won't have to drain your personal credit to keep your business going.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Okay, cool. Miss Mary, was you trying to speak? Okay, let me see it. Somebody asked a question in the box. Jasmine, you said the system is doing the work for us. So yeah, the cool thing about everything with this platform, with the Infinite Freedom Wealth Network, like any services that you guys offer, you don't have to do anything with the clients. As far as the personal credit side of things, our team is going to actually fix people credit. You're just referring them over to the platform and getting 30%, and then 10% off of your affiliates or what have you. As far as the business credit, it's basically two different options. They're going to sign up for the virtual coach. Nobody does anything. In that sense, they're going to do everything, but they're going to get access to this full system. They're going to pay a one-time fee. They can pay for the live coach. You're not going to be the live coach. We're going to have a professional business credit coach that's been doing this for over 20 years, help them hand in hand. So even with the funding as well, with the credit card stacking, you're not doing anything. You're basically just referring people over to the platform, and the company is going to take care of it and you get paid. So everybody's job is just basically to market themselves as a professional in this industry, and you're just basically advertising, and the company is basically outsourcing all the work for you on your behalf. It's still your business, but you don't have to hands-on do anything. We got the whole system set up for your personal credit business. You got a personal credit business, you got a business credit business, you got a funding business, but you don't have to do the legwork. You don't have to do the hands-on work. We're going to do all that for you. It's actually recorded now, Roger. I'll be dropping the recording tonight as well. Mary, I believe you were trying to unmute yourself so you could ask a question.
No, I'm okay. I was just listening to everything you were saying.
Awesome. Awesome. Does anybody else have questions about the system, the process, building business credit, funding, personal credit, anything of that nature? Oh, no more questions? Y'all want to type some in the chat box? But yeah, it's pretty simple. Once you guys get the gist of it, and then also, you don't want to be too hard on yourself initially. When I first started speaking to people about it, it wasn't smooth. The more you start speaking to people about it, and it's just a process of learning more about personal credit, business credit, and funding. It'll get better and better with time, to the point whereas people are going to look at you as being an expert, and they're going to start referring people to you, and you're going to be the go-to person in a sense, and you got everything you need from the platform. Cool. So yeah, so from here it's just basically about making sure you market and brand yourself accordingly. If y'all go to the Facebook group, the affiliates group, definitely follow those accounts that I put up, and just start posting the right content. You want to like mix it up. You want to show pictures of yourself. You know, you can get some flyers made. You want to just give free advice. If you can start doing reels, that's really a game changer, to be honest with you. You know, like soon as I start doing reels, talking about this type of stuff and just giving out free game, the more people start just coming up to me. Basically, everything I went over on this call, you can give a person 100% of the game, right? And tell them exactly what they need to do. And they'll still come to you now because they want to deal with an expert and pay you to do it for them, pretty much. So also don't, you know what I mean, don't hold back. As more as you start learning about this process, personal credit, business credit, give all that game away for free. Just give people as much game as possible. And that's going to make people come to you more. Some people feel like if I give them too much, they're not going to want to pay me. We all know how to cook, you know what I mean? But McDonald's drives through still be going off, you know what I mean? They still rather pay somebody else to do it for them just for the convenience of it. 100%. Cool. Okay, no other questions. Okay, I don't want to hold you guys as long. I know it's Sunday evening. Sparkle, you want to close us out? Sparkle, you still in a position to speak?
Yeah, I'm here. I had to make sure to I was trying to turn down I have my other computer going. So yeah, I just want to thank you, Daryl, for this evening. I don't know if you guys got some great information, but I'm glad we have this recorded so that we can pass this over to our other team members. If you're a leader, please pass this down to your people, because Daryl always drops some game to us, and he has all the knowledge. So if everything that if he says we can do a Zoom call, people want to jump on and get on it. We need to learn as much as possible, because like he said, being the expert, I mean, I cannot stop people from always wanting to come to me about asking me about getting started with credit. I'm just holding them off, because we learn so much. And the more you learn, the more that you post information, they are thankful and they're grateful for it. And they're going to keep coming to you. So Daryl, just thank you so much for this call tonight. And I just can't wait for us to get on and learn so much more on how to leverage all these tools that we're going to be, and we're adding more. And that's the beauty of this. We're going to keep adding more. So we're going to be learning so many more tools. This is a blessing, y'all. Y'all have a great night.
One more thing I want to go over is everyone on the call as well. You guys should be doing the pre-qualification scan yourself. Like hopefully everyone has completed this pre-qualification scan themselves, so you guys can actually have access and have your own portal. So once you fill this out yourself, right, this is going to be your business right here. And actually, you know, go and start doing these things for your own business as well. So let's say this right here is another gem, right? So like, let's say you guys are being an affiliate for the Infinite Wealth Network, right? But let's say your business is, let's say Jasmine Howell Consulting LLC, Jasmine Howell Consulting LLC. And then you set up a business checking account underneath that LLC, right? And now all the commissions that you get from referring people over these services is going to go inside of your business checking account, right? Now you're able to build business credit from being an affiliate with this platform. So you fix up your personal credit. Now you got business revenue coming in. You start utilizing these services, and now that's going to put you in position to get funding also. Y'all see how that worked?
Yeah, that's perfect. Can't lose like that.
Yeah, 100%. And to be honest with you, that's what I done. Like with the last platform we was with, you know, I had already had an LLC. I branded myself, Daryl Callum Infinite LLC. But I was working for the other company promoting their services, right? But all the revenue I was getting from that company was going inside of my business checking account. That's how I was able to go get funding. I went and got a car. That's how I got my Mercedes in my business name, in the Daryl Callum Infinite, from working for that platform. So understand that, you know what I mean, y'all want to be a product of the product as well. So Damon, at least, you know what I mean, sign up with the pre-qualification scan and start doing these fundamental pieces. You know what I mean? Start leveraging this at the bare minimum to set up your business. That's if you guys, you know what I mean, got the funds to do it. But I mean, it's really not that much money. The virtual address, you can get one of those for the low. Business phone number, website, email, or whatever. It really doesn't cost that much, but you can go ahead and start establishing your business credit and setting up a business banking account so you can put yourself in position to get funding. And then as you start, this don't even have to be the only revenue stream that's going inside of that business checking account. You know, this can just be one revenue stream. Let's say you're getting money from offering these services going inside of that business checking, but you guys also do hair, or you also fix cars. That's all up underneath the Jasmine's Hair How LLC. Because like I say, it comes down to three main things: personal credit, and business revenue. So you want to put all that revenue inside of one business checking account. I also want you guys to understand this is that it, like, the day that you start your LLC, that don't mean anything. That's not the day that your business starts. Like, a bank doesn't look at like, oh, you started this LLC in January of 2022, like you've been around for a year. They don't care about that. When you're in business, the day your business start is the day that you do your first business banking transaction. Just think about it. That's business. Business is transactions. It's not going to the Secretary of State and getting an LLC and EIN. They don't care about that. They want to know, how long have you been operating, doing withdrawals and deposit? And you know what I mean, how have you been handling that business checking account, basically? So yeah, just have as much revenue going inside of that business checking account as possible. Get the personal credit right. Get these fundamental things in order. Start building up the business credit scores, and boom, that's going to put you in position to get the maximum funding. Cool. Okay. Well, other than that, you guys, y'all are ready to go. As far as offering these business credit products, you guys are ready. You can offer the virtual credit and the business credit products. You can offer the funding as well. We will be live with the personal credit. We're pretty much there. We're just trying to make sure we work out a few kinks and nuances or whatever, so it can be a smooth process or whatever. But yeah, definitely thank you guys for joining on last minute on Sunday. And yeah, we'll get right back to it next week. Y'all just reach out to me if you need anything.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. Good evening. Y'all have a good evening.